At Gulf Coast Weather Solutions, we focus on delivering reliable weather forecasts. Our new app provides reliable weather updates and alerts no matter where you are. With real-time weather alerts and warnings, you can stay informed and prepared wherever you go. Download the Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app today on the App Store and Google Play and stay connected no matter where you are.
Well, good Tuesday morning, everybody. It is another foggy start. Meteorologist Johnny Lively here to talk about the latest for today and the rest of the week. This is sponsored by HB Neal Construction. If we slide over to satellite and radar, not much going on here once again in the region. Really just the fog that we're seeing this morning. This is thanks to our sponsor of Dana Simmons Real Estate Team. We can show you the satellite and radar. Now, if we look at the current temperatures across the United States, you can see that cold front is well far to the north. That's why Albuquerque's in the 40s. You got Yellowstone 31, Denver at 41, and then you can see that Oklahoma, even Little Rock, Arkansas, down to Texas, and then the south, you can see that we are pretty warm this morning. That's because that warm front lifted. We're in the 70s already this morning. Let's zoom in locally here to southeast Texas and southwest Louisiana, sponsored by Do Good Credit Union. Our current temperatures, majority of the region is into the 60s, but you can see some spots like Huntsville already at 71 degrees, down towards the coast like Galveston at 73. Here locally, Beaumont's at 68, Lake Charles at 64, Lafayette at 65, and then down towards southwest Louisiana like Holly Beach is already into the low 70s. Talked about it yesterday, so the far western corners, we already had that warm, moist air coming in, so we warmed up pretty quickly yesterday. But the far eastern areas like Lake Charles all the way to Lafayette were still in the 50s yesterday, but now they are in the 60s like we just showed. So now they are anywhere from 5, 6, 7, up to 8 degrees warmer than they were 24 hours ago. That just means that we're going to continue the foggy mornings, really the next at least 3 or 4 mornings, and we're going to stay on the warming side until that cold front moves through, which looks to come through late Friday and into Saturday. And we'll talk more about that coming up here in a minute. Outdoor and construction forecast sponsored by Modern Concrete and Materials. We have that foggy start this morning. We actually can see that in the video background there. I thought that was pretty cool to put in. But we had the partly cloudy skies later on this morning and throughout the afternoon. Temperatures will warm up into the low to mid 80s. Really good day for construction. We don't start seeing some shower opportunity until we get into Wednesday and Thursday. So a dry day is expected today. Just have to get through that foggy conditions. Should lift by about 8 or 9 o'clock this morning. Here's the upper level flow sponsored by Neutron Electrical Services. There's that cold front far to the north, but not much going on here locally. We just have the winds coming out of the southwest, really kind of keeping the pattern somewhat kind of, I don't want to say boring, but kind of boring in a way. But a lot of that starts changing as we start getting into really Wednesday, especially Friday, and into the weekend. Here we are on Saturday. This is really the big thing that we're going to be watching is the next cold front. This is not a strong front, but it is going to help our temperatures get a little bit slightly cooler this weekend, but it does help give us some rain chances as we get into Friday and into early Saturday. So this front will help bring some showers and possibly a couple of thunderstorms. And we can see that in the upper level energy that's going to be sweeping through the state of Texas. Notice lots of energy getting into central Texas, Dallas, and even Oklahoma. That's where a lot of the heaviest rainfall is going to be really the next couple of days, especially Thursday and Friday. Here in southeast Texas and southwest Louisiana, we really won't see that shot of energy start coming in until late Thursday, mainly on Friday into early Saturday morning once that front really starts approaching our area. So we still have a little bit of energy moving into our region. That's what's going to help kick off some showers and thunderstorms. And if you look far off to the west, that could be the next round of showers and thunderstorms that we look into next week. But that's a little bit too far down the road to talk about. Here we are with the rainfall outlook for right now. It's not the greatest rainfall outlook in the world. It's not going to end our drought by any means, but it's better than nothing. We've got some showers possible tomorrow, showers possible on Thursday, a little bit better coverage as we get into Thursday evening, but a lot better coverage as we get into Friday into early Saturday as that frontal boundary starts approaching our region. And then some rain chances still stick around on Sunday, and then a little bit better coverage starts coming back into next week. We'll continue to keep watching next week. Hopefully those rain rain chances kind of stick around because we still are in a drought and we're anywhere from 10 to 15 inches below average so far this year. Let's kind of put all this in motion. We're just going to be dealing with some partly cloudy skies. Mainly, we start out with the foggy condition this morning, but throughout the day today, we'll be dealing with the partly cloudy skies. We don't expect any rain at all until we get into Wednesday. So here we are Wednesday morning. We can see some showers across the region from Houston up to Livingston and Woodville. This is not going to ruin any outdoor activities. It's just saying that we could see some light showers moving and passing through the region, and this will continue into Wednesday afternoon. And as we jump into Thursday, we're going to extend this really far out all the way to Friday, but here we are Thursday afternoon. A little bit better coverage for the showers, maybe some light rain possible, but a lot of that heavier rain, again, like we talked about, all that energy is going to be more towards the central Texas region, College Station, Austin, all the way up to Waco and the Dallas-Fort Worth region. Don't think this will really get into our region until that front starts approaching us, as we mainly get into late Friday afternoon and in the evening time hours. So we're going to keep watching the timing on this front because we've got week 2 for playoffs coming up Friday evening. That's what we'll be watching. How fast is this front moving in, and how much of showers and thunderstorms are we going to see? Because right now the latest model data is telling us by late Friday afternoon into late evening, we're going to start seeing that line of showers and thunderstorms start moving into the region. So here we are by 7 o'clock on Friday. This is moving into the Woodlands region and Conroe, and that will continue moving down to the southeast. So I bet our best chance really is going to be for rain is Friday afternoon, extending all the way into early Saturday. So that's really going to be our best round for some showers and thunderstorms. Again, it's not the greatest coverage in the world, but it is better than nothing at this point. Here's the high temperatures. Again, we stay warm today all the way pretty much through Thursday and Friday. Then that cold front moves through late Friday into early Saturday, and those temperatures are going to be slightly cooler. It's not the greatest in the world, but hey, it's slightly cooler. We'll take it. It's a win, right? Highs will be into the upper 70s on Saturday, and then we get down into the low to mid 70s on Sunday and into Monday of next week after that front. But let's talk about the high temperatures today, sponsored by Neutron Electrical Services. You can see that the good number of the state here locally, you can see that cold front up there in Lubbock's at 79, but the rest of Texas, like Abilene, Dallas, and San Antonio, will be into the mid to upper 80s. Here locally in southeast Texas and southwest Louisiana, we will be into the low to mid 80s, but some areas like Cleveland, you can see in Conroe, they could get close to 86 to 87 degrees later on this afternoon. This is thanks to our sponsor of Switch Electric. Overnight lows, very similar to what we've seen the last couple of mornings. Again, it's going to be foggy because we're so warm outside. This is thanks to our sponsor, Switch Electric. We can show you that temperatures will mainly be into the 60s, some areas into the low 70s. Here's our 7-day outlook for southeast Texas. Again, we're warm really today through Friday, waiting for that front to move into our region. Our best round for showers, possibly some thunderstorms, will be on Friday. We're not expecting anything severe, and then some lingering showers as we get into Saturday and possibly into Sunday as well, too. And again, notice we've got some pretty breezy conditions on Thursday and Friday, and then again on Monday of next week. Same thing for southwest Louisiana. We're waiting for that front to move in through really late Friday into early Saturday, and we have some rain chances as we start getting into the end of the week and even kind of extending a little bit into the weekend. So it's not the greatest in the world, but hey, it's better than nothing. We got to find a way to somewhat kind of slowly end our drought. So thanks for watching our Tuesday morning show. If you have not yet, please go download the Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app. It's got some really neat features. We keep doing some really cool updates, but when we start talking about the rain, especially if you're traveling for the football game, this will tell you what time the rain's going to start, what time it's going to end. If there is any lightning, it'll tell you how close it is, and you can get all your latest forecasts, videos, and everything on our Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app. So thank you once again for tuning into the Tuesday morning show. Our next video update will be later on this evening with Lucas Boswick. But other than that, I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Have a good Tuesday.